Change is so important to the Muslim world today. Transformation. And we look at our ummah and we find Muslims all over the world, large in numbers, countries in strategic positions. We find great mineral wealth, amazing substances below the surface of our countries. Young people, over 60% of Muslims in many parts of the world are under 25 years old. Amazing potential. But at the same time, we're not getting a result. So the wealth is there, but at the same time, we have tremendous poverty. The strategic position is there, the large numbers are there, but yet we feel a type of frustration. Things going on inside of our countries are completely driving people to do things that we would never consider to do. People pouring out of the Muslim world, throwing themselves into the Mediterranean Sea in order to go to the lands of people who are not Muslims, right? Running away from countries traditionally known to be the Dar al-Islam or the Dar al-Salam, the abode of peace. But because it has been changed into an abode of war or an abode of fitan, problems, then people justifiably want to leave. They justifiably want to leave. But the question is, what happened to the Muslims in the Muslim world? Change is critical. Transformation is critical. And in order to transform, we need to now follow certain well-trodden paths, sunnatullah. We cry for political change. There are some who cry for an Islamic state. And they went to one of the North African scholars and they said they wanted to have an Islamic state. And he told them, when he looked at them and analyzed them, he basically answered and he said, يَطْلُبُونَ الْفَتْحَ دُونَ الشُّرُوطِ. They are seeking the victory without fulfilling the conditions of the victory. So they want Medina, they want an Islamic state, they want to have this ideal society without fulfilling the conditions of Medina, which is Mecca, and is the Hijrah. So in other words, before Medina came, even in the revealing of the Quran itself, before the verses of Ahkam, before the laws and the rules of Islam were revealed, the Muslims went through the Meccan period. And that was a period of suffering, sacrifice. Their tawheed was strengthened, the oneness of God. Their characters were literally molded by the strange conditions, the difficulties that they found themselves in the Meccan period. Concept of the Akhirah was strengthened. And they were not even able to resist when people fought them. They couldn't fight back. So they literally went through this suffering for 13 years, migrated, leaving all their material things, reached Medina. Allah gave them authority in the land, and when the authority of the land was established, then the rules, the verses of the Ahkam were actually revealed. So the scholar was saying to the people, you want Medina, but you didn't do Mecca yet. So there's certain changes that we have to go through, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly told us in Surah Al-Ra'd verse 11, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change that which is in themselves.